In this video, we'll be going over an excise tax problem. This question asks you, given any upward sloping supply curve for a good, the more elastic the demand curve, the blank equilibrium output will fall, and the blank will be the dead weight loss when the government imposes an excise tax. So the best way to approach this problem is just to draw a graph right off the bat. So the first thing we'll do is draw a normal elastic demand curve on the supply curve. So here we can clearly see here's our equilibrium output. We can call that EQ, so equilibrium price, EP. Alright, so if we put a tax on that, then we know that the tax is going to take a chunk of all of the revenues and knock production down to this point. And then this here is going to become what we call dead weight loss, because these are deals that are no longer occurring in this economy due to the tax. And this box here is revenue. That is the money that the government is raking in now that they have imposed this tax. So this question is specifically saying the more elastic the demand curve, so we're looking at the demand curve here, the blank equilibrium output will fall, and the blank will be the dead weight loss when the government imposes an excise tax. So here, this is your standard elastic demand curve. Now let's take a look at an inelastic demand curve for comparison. So here we can see, here we have our equilibrium price, our equilibrium output, and then what we're going to do is we're going to impose a tax. And this is our new dead weight loss. So this is an inelastic demand curve. So now what we want to realize is that the inelastic demand curve has less of a decrease in output and a smaller amount of dead weight loss. So what this allows us to conclude is that the more elastic the demand curve is, the greater equilibrium output is going to fall, and also the greater the dead weight loss when the government imposes an excise tax. So looking at this now, we can see that our answer is B, more and larger.